and the fairest, the boys of the squares, from any old town that I know. We'll stroll for Toledo, a place where the breezes blow. In any old weather, we'll all stick together. In Toledo.
Toledo's Museum of Art. What a masterpiece. A gift of Edward and Florence Libby on the land of Florence's family back in 1901. But is that the beginning? What's the story behind the story? Well, here it is. In the year 1886, in a small town called Findlay, just 44 miles south of Toledo, a drilling rig tapped into a huge reservoir of natural gas. They called it the Great Karg after its founder. Within a year after its discovery, the Great Karg attracted many types of businesses to the Findlay area, many of which were dependent upon the huge energy source that the Great Karg could supply. Gas pipes ran up and down Main Street of Findlay to serve as street lighting that burned 24 hours a day. Engineers in the area said that the gas would last forever. In 1887, back in Toledo, a group of city councilmen heard that the New England Glass Company was looking for a place to relocate. George E. Pomeroy was chosen by the group to persuade the New England Glass Company to bring their business to Toledo. Edward Drummond Libby was in charge of the New England Glass Company and was interested in what Mr. Pomeroy had to offer. So he came to Toledo to see what it had. One day, while George Pomeroy and Edward Libby were talking in Mr. Pomeroy's office, a woman happened to walk by the window. The conversation stopped and Mr. Libby asked, "Who is that beautiful girl?" The next thing you know, Mr. Pomeroy was giving a dinner party at his house for Mr. Libby, and who do you think was the guest of honor? That attractive girl who walked by the window. That girl turned out to be the daughter of a prominent real estate dealer by the name of Marie Scott, and the granddaughter of Jessup Scott, one of Toledo's founding fathers. Her name was Florence, and Mr. Libby took an immediate liking to her. During this time, many companies were in pursuit of Mr. Libby's move. Ohio towns such as Lima, Findlay, and Tiffin made very generous offers if New England Glass Company would set up shop in their city. But in the end, Mr. Libby chose Toledo, and in August of 1888, his workers and factory equipment rolled in on a train to start a glass company here in Toledo. Just 3 short years later, Edward Drummond Libby married Florence Scott in her father's house. That house was located right where the Toledo Museum Sculpture Court is now, on Monroe Street. Both Florence and Edward Libby were very fond admirers of fine art and collected many exquisite pieces on their trips abroad and here in the States. The Libbys both felt that art should be for everyone to enjoy, and so they offered to build a public museum of art, providing the public would help financially. Toledo's support was overwhelming and inspired the Libbys not only to match the contributions, but to throw in the land on which to build it. Well, as long as we're here at the museum, let's go around back and take a look inside.